Hi, I'm bigcal, and welcome back, finally, to my world. So, just want to put out an update video for the start of the year. At least the start of me doing videos this year. I was wanting to get videos out sooner, but yeah. So basically, with the exception of Dragon Quest Tober, I haven't exactly done many videos since like June or July time, and some of those that I put out had been recorded in advance already. Basically, I got ill end of May, beginning of June, and yeah, still ill. Just severe exhaustion, memory loss, and brain fog, and things like that. I've had so many tests done. The doctors aren't quite sure. They keep thinking one thing, they test for it. No. I do something else. I've been to see a couple of specialists. I'm waiting on some more test results, and yeah. So it's just been very difficult to get in front of a camera and do anything. But I'm finally making more of an effort now where when I have a good day, I'm going to record something if I can. And if not, if I've had a good day and not recording, I'm going to be preparing videos and getting things done. So when I do have another good day, it's like, okay, what video shall I record today? And I'll have a list of things that I can get done. So yeah. And normally at the beginning of the year, I do one of these videos. It's like, oh, what's going to happen on the channel this year? And none of it gets done because I get ill. So not doing that again. The only things that I can promise will get done this year are Dragon Quest Tober 5 in October. I'll be looking at Dragon Quest 5 on the Super Nintendo and the DS. What other games I'll be doing for the month, I don't know yet. Again, it depends how I feel if I get over this illness. Yeah, so they're not sure on the scale of that yet. Video game pickups videos, those will start coming out soon. I'm going to get recording those. I've finally been making an effort to test a bunch of games and record the footage ready. I have about 7 videos planned already for that, and around 100 games to show off between them all. And one of those videos will be the 100th video games pickups video where I've got some special pickups to show off. So that should be good. And other than those two, the only thing I can promise that will actually get done is the DIY gaming box replacement. Would have liked to have started it at the beginning of the year, doing a video showing off the concept and what it is, and then at the end of the month doing the video where I show off the games. But that's not going to happen, so I'm just going to start it in February. Kind of sucks. I would have liked to start in January, so each video every year's full 12 videos, but what are you going to do? So I'm going to record the intro video for that in a couple of days. I'm not going to do it today. I'm bulk recording today a few videos, but not that one. Yeah, I'll get that one out sometime in early Feb, and then at the end of Feb will be the first video showing off the game. Yeah. So other than that, major update sort of with the channel, I guess, is hopefully the video quality. I got a new phone. It's not a massive improvement, but it is slightly better than my old phone, and hopefully I should be able to record in 60 FPS, although it seems to do 59 point something, no matter what settings I use. I've actually recorded this video and the others already earlier today, and the bitrate was 4 megabits a second. They were terrible quality, so I've been messing around trying to find an app that actually lets me record in A, 60 FPS, which seems to be a struggle for a lot of apps, and B, lets me choose a decent bitrate. So yeah, fingers crossed, hopefully this will turn out alright. And to go along with hopefully slightly better recording is a new computer. Saved up and got one, built one in the Black Friday sales, ordered all the parts on the cheap, put it together myself. The first one I built in 12 years. So yeah, while it's not a beast of a computer, it is definitely a massive upgrade from my previous one. So I've got a Ryzen 5 something CPU in there. I'll post the specs up on the screen because I can't remember them at the moment for the most part. So that's good. Massive improvement over my i5 that was, 12 years old at least. Probably came out a couple of years before I bought it, so it might be about 14 years old. Yeah, I went from 16 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM to now 32GB of DDR5 RAM, so that's a nice upgrade. I had an old SATA, what's the word? Sorry, brain fog memory thing. SSD. Yeah, I had a SATA SSD that I upgraded in my old computer to make it run a bit faster. Now I'm going to an NVMe SSD, 2TB in there, and there's also a slot for another one to go in there internally, so that's great. And there was also room for me to put in the old SSD SATA one in there, as well as an old internal hard drive, which is great. And then I have a GeForce 3060 graphics card. I went from a GeForce 1050 Ti, which did really well for a long time, to be honest. Yeah, but it's nice to have an upgraded card, and obviously all of that will help with video editing. The hardest thing with building the computer was getting the case, because I needed the 5.5-inch slots in the case, because I like my Blu-ray drive in there to play Blu-rays, and also the hot swap bay. Again, I don't know if you can see down that far on camera, but basically the hot swap bay, there's a bay at the front of the computer, and you can just swap SATA drives on the fly as long as it's set up for hot swapping, the SATA connection for it. Because I have about 8 or 9 SATA hard drives, and it's like it's going to be a good while before SSDs come down in price where I can afford to move everything over, because I've got like 8 and 10 terabyte drives as well as a couple of 1 and 2s, and it would cost me a fortune to upgrade to SSD for everything. So for now, yeah, needed that slot there for those. Perfect. Yeah, PSU in there and everything, nice motherboard and whatnot. Yeah, finding the case for those slots was a bit of a pain, just because most cases these days don't have them at all, because a lot of people just don't use optical media anymore, which is a shame, or have a need for a hot swap bay. They'll probably just get a USB adapter thingy for it, but I find those to be too slow and take up too much power a lot of the time. Yeah, so built it, very nice, and then earlier in the month, in January, I got a monitor on sale. For years, I thought my monitor was 27 inches, so I thought, okay, I'll just get another 27-inch monitor, that's perfectly fine for me. So I ordered one. When I finally found one, it came, oh, this is bigger. My old one was 24-inch. So I went from a 1080p 24-inch monitor to a 27-inch monitor, 1440p, and it is a fantastic monitor. I absolutely love it. Again, I'll have whatever the model is on screen at the moment. Took me about a week to get used to it. Every time I'd look at it, it's like, wow, the colours are amazing. Yeah, the quality is just top notch, so I'm very, very pleased with the computer. I like my new phone. I wish the camera still was better, but I'd have to pay even more money, and that would cost more money. Yeah, so those are basically just the updates for the year. I'm still ill, but on my good days I'm going to try and actually have videos ready to record so I can get something done and get the channel active again this year. So, I'm bigcal, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again over the next few days as I start posting a couple of videos that need to get out as quick as possible, really.